Morning world, welcome to Friday 7th of March. And before you go and say anything, the panda eyes, there's a reason for that. The reason is, didn't get a lot of sleep last night, and it is probably my own fault. So, before I went to bed, I had the munchies, and next to my chair in the lounge, I have a pot of Bombay mix. I'm quite partial to a bit of Bombay mix, and I'd nearly finished it. There was only like a couple of mouthfuls left in there, and it was mainly the small stuff that goes to the bottom of the pot. And I kind of necked that, thought, oh yeah, it was quite nice. Anyhow, I'm not saying it definitely was the Bombay mix that did it, but I got to bed and I had the sweats and I had palpitations, and if you looked up the symptoms, it had said I had a panic attack when I went to bed. I don't think it was a panic attack. I think it was just the Bombay mix hit something on the way down, and whatever was hit on the way down, I went, oh my God, what the hell was that? And you know, 1:30, I was still looking at the clock. And I reckon I must have nodded off sometime after 1:30, but I know I was awake again at 2 o'clock. And the reason I was awake again at 2 o'clock is because one of them noisy buggers down there was mooing. Not mooing a bit, mooing a lot. She had the moos on her, so I had to get up. Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. Back to bed, wide awake, another hour. I can still taste the Bombay mix. Still got this strange feeling in my chest, palpitations, panic attack, whatever you call it. And she's still at it. And right up until 5:30 this morning, she was flipping there, moo, 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 moo. I reckon I nodded off about 5:30. And then I was awake again at 6:30 because she woke me up mooing. So, yeah, if she carries on doing that, she's definitely burgers. Anyway, speaking of burgers, I've got to clean out the back of my van because in about an hour, I'm off to the butcher's to pick our beef packs. So he's rung up, they're done early. I'm going and Emma's going because apparently the big animal, he was big and there's too much to fit in one box. So those of you that have ordered the bigger boxes, that's definitely what you're going to get. It's, yeah, I got a funny feeling one or two are going to go, don't know if I'm going to fit that in the deep freeze. Thing is, we don't know until they come back how big they get. I knew he was going to be large, and I did say we're going to have a large one, and quite a few people said, I want the large one. I hope you got room for it. Anyway, I have not got room for the boxes in there until I take that lot out. Right, we are back. I had to get Emma to give me a hand because I couldn't fit all the beef boxes in my van. So the large animal has got 2 boxes. So not 2 full ones, there's a full one and like quarter. They said they didn't want to stuff it all in one box because it was kind of untidy. So, and in the RAV, I just locked that. In the RAV, we have got the slightly smaller boxes. But even this, what do you weigh? Well, 19.995 kilos. So that's, yeah, it's a lot. But there's a lot in the box. Fillet, rump, bit of mince there, shin, joint. What's that? Minute steak, casserole, shin. What are you? Beef skirt. Where's all the fillets then? Oh, hang on. That's a sirloin. I meant sirloin. Sirloins. Oh, the sirloins are all down there. There's the fillet in there. So there's a lot in the box. Okay, so hopefully everybody who's coming has got plenty of deep freeze space, because Yeah. They said, even the small one, he isn't that small. So anyway, so I've just put a post up on my Instagram and Facebook to let folks know boxes are in, but most people aren't coming until 4 o'clock. So I've got 2 hours, and I've got another customer who desperately wants some firewood. So we'll grab Wilf and a bag of logs. I'm off to Kingswood. That's some good stuff, that is. Can I get all of that? Don't want a bale of silage in a bit, so that can go back over there. Right, let's go and drop these logs off. Right, that is my logs delivered. I reckon I've got time to do a quick little wood chip as well. Earn it while you can. Right, it looks like we have a load of free firewood to get rid of. Not that, that's not free, but that is. If you want it, ring me, come and take it. Oh, we've even rung half of it up for you, look at that. All you've got to do is split it. Right, I want that, not that. got that wrong. That way a bit. Try that. That's better. Get some of that out of the way, shall we? Rabbit nest. That is a good load on there, I will say. It is a good load. It's just as well as only going a mile away. In my defence though, Land Rovers always have a saggy ass. Not the old original leaf sprung machines, but the newer coil sprung. You put a bit of weight on there and they just look overweight. All right, it's not overweight. It just looks a bit overweight. Yeah, it looks worse than it is. That's nothing, that ain't. I've seen him with that thing dragging on the floor. I got another 10 inches yet. Right, this is going to a local mansion, which as the crow flies is just over half a mile away. It's just kind of over that way a bit. On the road it is about a mile. But and most of that is lane. Right, it is about 5 to 3, so plenty of time to get this done. Should be back by 25 past, unless I stop and have a chat with Craig, then it might be another 5 minutes. I wonder if anybody can guess where I'm going. So if I gave you a clue that it's the home of a very, 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 very fast car with a big fan under it. Can you guess?
Yeah, I don't think they charge it there. As usual, no room whatsoever to turn round. Oh. I'm gonna have to do my Austin Powers impersonation now. Backwards and forwards. It was a wriggle, but we made it. And back into my bunker. Stalled it. Stalled it again. Right, that is that. Done. Every time I come in this yard, it gets full of more stuff and less room.